One fateful morning, the parents left for a business trip abroad. Their plane never landed. News of the crash devastated the children, leaving them in a spiral of grief and confusion. The relative of Mr. Okafor, led by Uncle Benjamin and Auntie Clara, stepped in to help. Their true intentions became clear soon enough. In the bustling city of Abuja, the Okafor family was a picture of happiness. Mr. and Mrs. Okafor adored their two children, David, who is at the age of 15, and Sarah, who is of the age of 12. Weekends were filled with laughter, shared meals, and endless stories. Their home was a heaven on earth, filled with love and warmth, until tragedy struck. One fateful morning, the parents left for a business trip abroad. Their plane never landed. News of the crash devastated the children, leaving them in a spiral of grief and confusion. The relative of Mr. Okafor, led by Uncle Benjamin and Auntie Clara, stepped in to help. Their true intentions became clear soon enough. They took over the Okafor estate, citing the will that stipulated David would only gain access to his inheritance at the age of 18. The house once filled with laughter became a place of despair. David and Sarah were stripped of their comfort and treated as servants. David was taxed with heavy labor in the garden, while Sarah was forced to clean the sprawling house and serve meals. Their cries for fairness were met with cold indifference. The family lawyer, Mr. Adegbite, was aware of the will and had plans to ensure the children were protected. His efforts to intervene were cut short when Uncle Benjamin framed him for embezzlement. The lawyer was arrested and detained, cutting off the children's last lifeline. The children's situation grew worse. Sarah became ill from overwork, and David was beaten for trying to protect her. Despite the darkness, David held on to hope, whispering to his sister at night, one day he will be free. After months of incarceration, Mr. Adegbite's name was cleared and he was released. His first action was to locate David and Sarah. After sneaking into their home one night, he reassured them justice will be served. Your parents' wishes will not be ignored. The lawyer gathered evidence, including hidden camera footage of the abuse, financial documents proving the relatives' greed, and testimonies from former employees. With this arsenal, he contacted the authorities. The court ruled in favor of the children, restoring their inheritance and sentencing Uncle Benjamin and Aunt Clara to prison for fraud and child abuse. David and Sarah reclaimed their home, their dignity, and their parents' legacy. Though scarred by their ordeal, they emerged stronger. With the lawyer's guidance, they set up a charity in their parents' name to help orphans and abused children. Over time, they rebuilt their lives, transforming their pain into purpose. David, now 18, ensured that the memories of his parents lived on through his actions. Sarah pursued her dream of becoming a lawyer to help those in need, inspired by Mr. Adegbite. Their bond as siblings deepened, proving that love and resilience could triumph over any adversity.